This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Marianne Kushi. Let's get right into your top local stories. We begin with the latest in a story that we have been following for months now. The man accused in a series of sexual battery incidents across multiple neighborhoods will be facing a judge today. Eric Altamirano was arrested in July, charged with felonies, had those charges dropped, and then was rearrested and then recharged with misdemeanors. The women say that he dressed as a jogger, exposed himself, and then groped them in broad daylight. Recently, these flyers began to reappear in at least one of the neighborhoods where an incident allegedly occurred. NBC7's Nicole Gomez has a preview from downtown of what is going to happen today.
That's right, a lot of twists and turns to get to the point of where we are today. So the suspect will make his first court appearance here downtown at the courthouse some 5 months after his initial arrest. Police say this video shows Eric Altamirano in Pacific Beach on July 24th, the same day a woman says he groped her in broad daylight. She canvassed the area to find that video, posted flyers in the neighborhood, and took it to social media. Another woman says it happened to her just the day before in North Park. She was on a walk by Garfield Elementary when she says he ran past her, then turned around and came back, exposed himself, and grabbed her. That woman went online and found the campaign San Diego Safety Alert. They've since found at least 4 other women. Altamirano was taken into custody back in late July and was charged with 2 felony counts of assault with the intent to commit rape. But just before his scheduled arraignment, the district attorney dropped those charges and instead referred the case to the city attorney. In late October, Altamirano was charged with 4 counts of misdemeanor sexual battery. That same week prior to his arrest, a similar attack was reported in Pacific Beach. Police can't confirm it was Altamirano, but the women say it's still disturbing.
The recent news really does definitely shocks me, but I just want to let that girl know that we're here for her. So this has been a difficult experience, but I found strength through speaking out and seeing others find their voice too. No one should have to go through this alone.
The arraignment is set for 1:30 this afternoon here at the downtown courthouse. Reporting downtown, Nicole Gomez, NBC7.
An Oceanside community understandably shaken after an 83-year-old woman was stabbed to death in her apartment by somebody she may have known. Police found her body Friday night, and then over the weekend they identified her 25-year-old neighbor as the suspect and arrested him on Monday. Both the suspect and the victim's name have not been released yet. Neighbors say the elderly victim was a dog walker. NBC7 also learned she'd been volunteering for the Humane Society for over a decade. A neighbor who did not want to be identified said he was not home at the time of the stabbing, but did hear her daughter scream as she discovered the grisly scene.
She started screaming, saying that I believe she said my mother's dead. I was so very surprised. I'm sure everybody here was surprised that something like that occurred.
Investigators say the woman was stabbed when she opened up her front door. They initially evaluated the suspect in a psychiatric ward before booking them into the Vista jail. Oceanside police have called this an isolated incident. There is an update to the case of a man accused of a string of terrible crimes last Wednesday. A jury found Rafael Banda guilty of the 2023 murder of a woman whom he believed had stolen from him. When another woman he was dating found out about what happened, he kidnapped and then raped her. Now, that woman managed to escape from his Palm City home, leading to Banda's arrest. He will be sentenced in March. Chief Meteorologist Sheena Parveen joins us now with a look at your first alert forecast.
Hi there. As we head through the afternoon, it's going to be warmer than yesterday. So we do have a weak Santa Ana, and that's going to carry us through the next few days here with warm temperatures, low 70s downtown, upper 60s at the beaches. And then if you're in our inland valleys, you'll be in the upper 70s, but sunny and dry, great for any travel weather for Thanksgiving. East wind in the mountains. Mountains will be in the mid 60s, deserts mid 70s. Tomorrow for coastal communities, sunny mid 70s. Thursday for Thanksgiving, we'll see more clouds, but we stay dry. Around 73 at the coast, cooler this weekend. Your 10-day forecast coming up.
Several people are in the hospital this afternoon after a fiery crash in Scripps Ranch. More later.
You count on breaking news
People running in the streets, they have their kids, they have their pets.
and help preparing for the unexpected.
Small fire right now. We'll keep an eye on it.
You count on stories from your community. You count on getting different points of view
We're still human.
and your voice being heard.
We need help.
You count on in-depth reporting
It's a mess, and it's making people sick.
because you know the whole story is more than just the headline. This is coverage you count on, only on NBC7 and Telemundo 20.
This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Marianne Kushi, and welcome back. We're following this developing story. It's out of Scripps Ranch. It's really awful. It's a fiery crash that sent 4 people to the hospital, 2 of them with significant and life-threatening injuries. It happened at the intersection of Spring Canyon Road and Blue Cypress Drive. NBC7's Audra Stafford has the latest on this.
As you can see, that crash practically ended up on the doorstep of Fire Station 37. Landscapers are out here surveying some of the damage. You can see the burned landscaping here, the damaged wall. The good news in all of this is that because it was right outside their door, firefighters were able to respond within moments. The crash happened just before 5:45 last night. Investigators say a white BMW was headed west and a red Tesla was going east when the Tesla made a left turn in front of the BMW. The two collided and the BMW burst into flames. Fortunately for everyone involved, those firefighters were right there.
And so as soon as the collision happened, the fire personnel came out of their station because they heard it, and they rendered assistance to everybody in the vehicles and were able to remove people while the vehicle was burning, so that was a good thing.
The driver of that Tesla was taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. The 3 people who were inside the BMW were also taken to the hospital, one with significant injuries, the other 2 with minor injuries. From Scripps Ranch, I'm Audra Stafford, NBC7.
It is widely acknowledged that San Diego needs more housing, but when it comes to location and just how many homes, well, that's when the plans get pushed back. In Claremont, for example, there's this plan to build 20,000 new homes over the next 30 years, and that one's moving forward. It also calls for shopping areas and restaurants, parks, and a new fire station. Some neighbors, though, say that they like parts of the plan, but then they're concerned about the number of homes to be built.
It congests everything, and it makes it harder for the people who are the residents who are already living here. You know, and as those older residents, we've invested our life into living here, and don't make it crowded.
This is all related to the Claremont Community Plan, which has not been updated since 1989. The full San Diego City Council is scheduled to talk about it next month. Chief Meteorologist Sheena Parveen will have a look at your first alert forecast, and that's right after this.
You count on breaking news
We continue to monitor several new developments.
and help preparing for the unexpected.
A red flag warning will start tomorrow.
You count on stories from your community. You count on getting different points of view
We're still human.
and your voice being heard.
The air is not safe.
You count on in-depth reporting
They were saying, finally, we feel that we're being taken seriously.
because you know the whole story is more than just the headline. This is coverage you count on, only on NBC7 and Telemundo 20.
Hi there, I'm NBC7 meteorologist Sheena Parveen. For today, warmer and sunny, upper 70s inland, low 70s at the coast. Mountains, breezy east wind, mid 60s, deserts, mid 70s. Here's your Thanksgiving forecast. Looks good and dry, but you will notice more clouds. It's also going to stay warm, around 80 inland and around the mid 70s at the coast. Dry weather this week. Then we head into the weekend and we're going to be cooling down a little bit, watching for a very slight shower Sunday, but right now it looks mostly dry. Cooler weather as we head into next week with possible rain chances.
Thanks, Sheena. It is that time of year. You can help NBC7 and Telemundo 20 spread some holiday cheer during this year's Toys for Tots drive. It'll help us get gifts to kids who might not otherwise get them. So you can do it now through December 8th. Drop off some new unwrapped toys at a participating Cricket Wireless store or Toyota dealership. All you have to do is visit NBC7.com/community to find a location near you. More coverage you count on at NBC7.com. Thanks for watching.